Mario and Luigi have been through a lot. They've been friends and enemies, but have always been neck and neck with each other. Despite all this, the question remains, who is the better brother? Today we'll be taking a look at some of the ways Luigi could take his older brother on, and some ways Mario can still come out on top. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to TheGamer and ring that bell to become part of our notification squad so you never miss a video.
This video is sponsored by Shady Agents, a social deduction game created by our friends at the Just Kidding Network, where you get to tell juicy stories about each other. Support their Kickstarter by clicking the link in the description below, and stay tuned until the end of the video where we'll tell you more about this game.
Luigi's got mad ups. It's been no secret that the green Mario bro was always the more vertically gifted one. Ever since Super Mario Bros. 2, Luigi could jump higher than Mario. This was also made apparent in Super Mario Galaxy, where if you collected all the stars, you could replay the game as Luigi, who could not only run faster but also jump higher. Of course, this also gave the game an added difficulty since, due to his added speed, Luigi's was a little slippery on the controls. Tick for tack though, Luigi not only got height but also distance. Think about all the practical applications a higher jump can offer. A higher jump can reach those ledges that would normally require a triangle or wall jump. A higher jump can reach those hard-to-reach stars, and most importantly, a higher jump means a stronger ground pound used to crush your foes beneath you. While it may not be a strong punch or kick, Luigi can show Mario that he indeed has what it takes. Of course, this video is not just about how well these two white boys can jump, but Luigi takes the early lead in this battle. How can Mario counter Luigi's mad ups? Mario's need for speed. Luigi can only give Mario the stink eye while he zips past him and laps his brother in Mario Kart, which has been a staple of the Mario franchise since the 90s. Like every Mario spin-off or sports game, Mario is featured front and center, leaving Luigi to eat his dust as he burns rubber. Mario has had all this time to hone his skills, to take those tight turns and jump. Heck, he probably even knows how to hit a guy with a green shell every time. Between the two, Mario's got Luigi beat when it comes to racing. Now you might be asking yourself, how could that possibly be when Mario Kart, for the longest time, had no stats to compare characters? Well, you're only half right. In Mario Kart 8, there's a tier list, and while the Mario Bros aren't SS rank racers, we can test their mettle when it comes to stats and how they handle on the track. Surprisingly enough, Mario and Luigi are in the same tiered rank. While Luigi might handle better slightly than Mario, the Red Plumber does squeak out with speed and is a more well-balanced medium weight racer. Of course, minor differences in stat can only go so far in a racing game, but if this fight ever gets to the track, Mario might have Luigi beat. Luigi's down to smash. These two brothers are constantly at each other's throats and are ready to fight to the death for our amusement. With Super Smash Bros. Ultimate coming out for the Switch, people are excited to see how these two sibling rivals will continue their eternal fight. In the meantime, let's look at how these two can trade blows with the games that are available. Right off the bat, Luigi was an unlockable character in the original, giving him an air of exclusivity, but he was just a weaker Mario. It wasn't until Melee that Luigi started to get his own superior moveset. Luigi had a different moveset than Mario that lent itself to better recovery and more damage, but what really shot Luigi ahead was in Brawl when they introduced Final Smashes. Mario's was a generic Super Fireball Hadouken type attack, while Luigi employed something no one saw coming. Fueled by his bitterness and anger towards being in his brother's shadow, Luigi unleashed the Negative Zone, a psychedelic AoE attack that enveloped all who crossed its path and slowed them down and gave them a myriad of status effects. This was perhaps the most unique Final Smash in the game, and while it wasn't the best one tier wise, it far surpassed Mario's. Mario's star power. While Luigi might have his bottled-up angst to help in battle, Mario has his entire history of power-ups and star power to break him down. Sure, we all know the Fire Flowers and Invincibility Stars the two have shared in games, but what about all the power-ups Mario has on his own with his own games? We have things like the Tanuki suit, and perhaps the most recently is Cappy from the Switch's smash hit, Super Mario Odyssey. Luigi may borrow some of the power-ups, but only if Mario lets him, which would make it a more fair fight between the two. But let's be real. Since when has Mario ever shown compassion to his enemies? You've seen how he stomps Goombas and throws Bowser off numerous cliffs with little to no thought. With the power Mario possesses, he has no problem erasing his brother from the face of the earth. The question is, with all of these powers at his disposal, how could Mario do it? How could he grab him and fly high in his cape and drop him to his doom? Or he could take control of Luigi's body with Cappy and have him do terrible, terrible things. Mario has a lot of tools at his disposal in his fight, and something tells us he'd use every single one. Ain't afraid of no ghost. You know, we had to talk about this gem. The standalone game featuring Luigi that had him live out his lifelong dream as a ghost hunter. Luigi's Mansion offered Luigi the center stage for the first time since the SNES educational classic Mario is missing. In Luigi's Mansion, he scoured a haunted mansion looking for a way to help his brother Mario, who had been trapped in a painting. Luigi proves himself to be a capable yet cowardly ghost hunter, a skill that Mario is sorely lacking in his skill tree. The game also gives us a new side to Luigi, one of an unlikely hero who's forced to act rather than jumping to act. People can find this to be a more relatable character, which could show up Mario in the character development. People see Mario as this blank-faced confident hero, the well-defined yet ultimately generic protagonist who bravely leaps into battle. Luigi, on the other hand, is shy, timid, and passive. He doesn't like to fight normally, and can be seen as more expressive and sympathetic. How does this help Luigi in a fight? Well, it doesn't if we're looking at a traditional fight. However, this particular fight is also a fight of public perception, and when it comes to being a more relatable and sympathetic character, Luigi has more fans. Mario scores the girl. Of course, if we want to look at all the aspects of the perfect man, we need to see how he fares in getting the girls, and Mario definitely gets the girls. No questions asked. Every game, he's off saving Peach from the clutches of Bowser. While Mario is off saving the day, Luigi is most likely staying at home, wishing he could be as cool with the ladies as Mario. While his main squeeze is Peach, Mario has also spent a lot of time with Rosalina and Pauline from Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Odyssey, respectively. Seeing Mario get every girl he comes into contact with can be a little disheartening for Luigi. So while Luigi might win the court of public perception and might have more fans in his fight, Mario simply has more charisma and confidence, which comes from his ability to woo the ladies. This kinda comes with the territory of being the main character in the franchise, but let's face it, Mario games aren't that complex when it comes to story. The hero wins and gets the girl in the end. Even though Luigi has Daisy, he doesn't win her over by saving her from a villain. He also doesn't get a girl from saving Mario in Luigi's Mansion. While Luigi may not have as much confidence as Mario, he still has plenty of tricks up his sleeve to win this battle. Luigi has the best girl. So this next section could be a little controversial, but we're going to be making some bold opinions many may not agree with. But we're just going to come out and say it. Daisy is the best girl. While Mario constantly needs to save Princess Peach from Bowser, Luigi and Daisy are free to have fun and do what they please and not have to worry about Daisy being kidnapped or taken hostage. Sure, Mario has to save Princess Daisy from an alien overlord back in the Game Boy game Super Mario Land, but that was the one-time thing and Daisy hasn't needed saving since. In fact, Daisy has proven to be a much more capable woman than Peach time and time again. Unlike Peach, Daisy has the power to backhand Bowser and put the big lizard in his place. Hey, after a huge slap like that, I'd never want to mess with Daisy either. What's more, Daisy and Luigi complement each other by being more expressive and realistic characters. Oh, we can't wait to see Peach and Daisy settle their differences in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Personally, our money is on Daisy to knock Princess Peach off of her pedestal. Mario may have more confidence, but he's fighting to impress people while Luigi is fighting for his family. Mario is packing better heat. Take another look at the Mario Bros. Arsenal. There are two types of tech the Mario Bros. Bring to the battlefield. In Mario's corner, we have Flood from Super Mario Sunshine, a water-powered jetpack and nozzle spray designed to clean and douse Mario's enemies in mere seconds. In Luigi's corner, we have the Poltergust 5000, a vacuum designed to suck up evil ghosts and seal them away for good. Now, in their own right, these two pieces of tech, both developed by Professor E. Gadd, get it, are fantastic at what they are designed to do. However, in a one-on-one fight, we must have to give it to the Flood. We have a few points for and against this decision. Sure, we might see the Poltergust 5000 as Luigi's final smash, but while Flood is one of Mario's special moves, consider this. Flood has much more utility than the Poltergust, and can be used more than once in a while, since it's a side special and not a final smash. Also, the Poltergust is worse final smash than Luigi's previous final smash, the Negative Zone. The Negative Zone was perhaps the most unique final smash in all of Super Smash Bros., and it was replaced with a homage to Luigi's Mansion. It might have worked as a side special for Luigi, just like Flood did for Mario. For these reasons, Mario takes the round. Luigi has what it takes. We have seen that Luigi can be the hero when Mario's in trouble, as was the case in Luigi's Mansion and Mario is Missing. However, Luigi also has the capability to be the bad guy. Sure, we've seen evil copies of Mario, like Shadow Mario in Super Mario Sunshine and Metal Mario in Super Smash Bros. However, Luigi has shown he can be a legit badass villain. In Super Paper Mario, Luigi has been brainwashed to believe he is Mr. L, the evil ne'er-do-well tasked with stopping Mario and ending his quest to save Peach. Mr. L, or the Green Thunder, is one of the main antagonists in the game, as well as the final boss in Super Dementia, brainwashed by the evil Nostalgia, and tasked with taking out not only Mario but Bowser as well. Of course, it's obvious to us who Mr. L is, as he doesn't do a good job of covering his identity by using a simple black bandana and a backwards L on his cap. Still, he surprised Mario when his identity was revealed. To corrupt sweet and innocent Luigi is unforgivable. But in this battle of wits, firepower, and raw desire, Luigi has shown he can be a super bad villain and take his brother out. Mario brings in the cash. Sadly, something tells us this entry will be the final nail in the coffin for Luigi. Let's face it, while Luigi might have a better character, better girlfriend, and better moves in Smash, he'll always be the second fiddle. The player 2 to Mario's player 1. While we may have had the year of Luigi in 2013, where he had to focus on Luigi-centric products and games, every other year has been the year of Mario. In essence, Luigi may win a battle here and there, but there's no doubt that Mario is winning the war, as he's arguably the most recognizable icon in gaming. While we tally up as many votes as we can for Luigi, we give him every advantage in this book, and in the end, it still wouldn't matter because they're the Mario Bros. And that brand has been cemented in gaming culture, and even in the fabric of pop culture all over the world. Sure, Luigi could beat Mario in a fight or two, but even if he beat Mario in every fight, nothing could tarnish his legacy and his brand power, which is truly Mario's greatest power. He may not have the highest jumps or the strongest ground pounds, but Mario's ability to remain one of the most iconic figures in gaming history is his biggest strength, and something Luigi will never obtain, no matter how hard he tries.
While we're talking about the shady things actors have done on set, we've got to mention Shady Agents. This game was created by our friends at the Just Kidding Network, who make tons of entertaining videos here on YouTube. In this game, you're either a good agent forced to tell the truth, or a bad agent trained to lie. Your job is to authorize players on your team and eliminate the other players by sending them a token. But this is done face down, so you might help out the enemy if you're not being careful. At the very end, everything is revealed and the team with the most points wins. If you want to learn things you never knew about your friends, but you also want to lie to them at the same time, then support Shady Agents Kickstarter by clicking the link in the description below.
Who do you think would win in a fight, Mario or Luigi? Are there any reasons we may have missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to The Gamer to stay up to date with all things gaming.